Hello everyone. Welcome back to Binding of Isaac, the win streak challenge that we're doing with myself.
Howdy,
and
everyone.
Silly's here as well. Hey Silly.
I couldn't wait for you to introduce me. I just had to say hi first.
So yeah, this is episode 3, and we're doing all right. We've got 5 wins so far. So the challenge for anyone who's not familiar or hasn't seen the first couple episodes, I've started a brand new save file, and we are just seeing how far through the game that we can get without taking a loss on any run. One of the stipulations is that I'm also hitting random character on every run. We've been playing mostly Isaac, just kind of luck of the draw so far. Although we did have one run as... Who did we get? Was it an Eden run that we got?
Yes, it was.
It was an Eden run, okay. Oh yeah, of course, because we got the completion mark there. So we've done some Isaac, as you can see from the completion, and we've done one Eden as well. So hopefully we'll get some variation today. Hopefully we'll play as someone else.
Well, we'll have to hit that random, see what we get.
Right. Have we got anyone in chat yet?
Oh, yes, we do. We've got Voidhead. We've got Fishy Cakes here.
Hey, guys.
Fishy Cake was just binge watching through all the Subnautica breach lists, which is pretty cool.
Nice. Silly is in charge of chat today, so if you've got anything to say to me, he will be my proxy. I'm not really looking at chat because this game's full screen. Who have we got? Have we got an Azazel run? We do. Okay, well that's a nice safe start to the day. I like Azazel. He's easy as long as you're not being reckless.
Yeah.
Once he's got a couple range ups, he's absolutely fine. Let's use these, I guess. Let's try and hit some secret rooms. It's worth a shot. Or maybe a crawl space if we get particularly lucky. Okay, none there. So what have you been up to recently, Silly?
We went out today for just to go out and do a few things for me for my birthday and just hanging out and.
Oh shit! That's
last
today, isn't
weekend
it?
I had that.
Happy birthday, Silly!
Thank you. Last weekend I was working that big dart tournament, so I didn't have a weekend to myself. As much as my wife wanted to go out and party hard and do a lot of wonderful things for me, I told her, I'm like, I just kind of want to take it easy today, which I did. I really mostly did. I got the chance to do today's the Daily Isaac Challenge. I got to game a little bit on some Bullet Heaven. I just got to take it pretty easy.
Nice.
Thank you very much, Robert McCauley. Thank you very, very much.
Ooh, that was a nice find. I can hit this golden chest now. Pure profit. Lovely. Might as well come in here. Actually, almost got enough coins to... Oh, Chaos. Chaos would make for an interesting run. If I'm going to take Chaos with any character, Azazel's probably the one to go with.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's full clear this floor, see if we can find ourselves another coin. Wouldn't mind Chaos. Maybe get something better out of the boss fight here. And this is why I love Azazel.
Yeah, he's extremely powerful right out of the box. You know, you could have pushed to unlock the Forgotten on this run, since it's an Azazel run. No.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm trying to think. I was thinking of the Lost, and I was like, I'm not sure how that helps. Yeah, Forgotten. Maybe not. Maybe not. I'm wondering if we'll ever kind of head for that. D10 is re-rolling enemies, right?
Enemies, yeah.
It's not an item I really understand. I don't know what the tactics are.
I don't get it either. I don't get it either. Every time I have the D10 and I re-roll my enemies, they end up being harder than the ones that were there before. Maybe it's just because I'm not expecting whatever I end up getting.
I think one minor use case I found for it is those horrible turret rooms, you know, where there's constantly firing turrets and they get really annoying. You can roll those turrets into killable enemies, which is nice. But that's a really specific use for this item. Considering it's a one-room recharge, which seems to be incentivizing, you know, using it whenever you need to, as opposed to in specific scenarios. I don't know. I don't really understand what the intention was. That's nice. Boop. One more one. I'm going to do some science, because I don't think this will work, but... No, it won't. Okay.
No, it didn't work. It was a good try, though.
Worth a shot. It's not like it's...
Random guy, yes, we got Azazel by random choice. This guy always plays on random choice.
Certainly for this challenge. I like doing it anyway, but yeah, especially for this challenge. Tears, yeah, smaller recharge, that's good. I suppose one benefit of the D10 is it's a single room recharge, which synergizes quite nicely with various other items that work on your amount of charge. There's a couple trinkets that do that.
Yeah.
Playing this a lot more carefully than I usually would.
It's true.
It should just be those 2 waves, I guess, for a boss rush. Cool, yeah. Nice, doing well on pickups, got plenty of bombs, coins, keys. That's a good find for a poop as well. Got myself the strength card. This guy really doesn't need damage ups for a good while. The strength card might even be... It seems like quite a long time to hold on to it, but it might even be worth holding on for just like the rush room, if we can get there.
You're a glutton for punishment.
Where's Dark Bum when you need
A lot of red health that you don't need. Yeah, I was going to say, a lot of red health you don't need.
I don't even know if Dark Bum's unlocked. I don't think he's a standard item.
Don't recall. I can look that up.
Oops. Alright. Is that good? I don't really know if it's good or not. It's one of those items that I really don't know what the community would think of it. I've got Chaos, so rerolls will certainly reveal some interesting results. So I think it may be a reroll. I don't know. I'm going to reroll it, but I do wonder what people think of that item. Let's pick that up. That's a third of Bookworm. Recycle. It's tempting, but I don't really have a very moneyed run right now.
It's not bad though. It's not a bad money run either. You're not like on the second floor with one coin. All right, there you go. That's a very good start.
Yeah.
Third of Guppy. Now you're saying Guppy works really well with his.
Yeah, really it does. Well. Guppy and Azazel is a perfect combo because you get flies for every tick damage of his beam, which is very, very fast.
Gotcha.
Yeah, he's good. See,
what was the item that you were looking at before? A random guy was asking what it did. That was the.
It's the Circle of Protection, I think it's called, or something along those lines. And it does a couple of things, but they're all fairly minor that I can tell.
Yes, it is. It is Circle of Protection. It gives you a large white halo around you that deals damage, a little bit of enemy damage.
Ooh, range, good. I want that.
And it also, it's a chance to deflect an enemy bullet back at a homing tier back at the enemy. It's a bit of defense. Oh, there's Guppy 2 though.
It's Guppy 2, and it leaves me with 1 Spirit Heart. And
yeah, that's ugly.
That is way risky. Becoming Guppy would just end the run off the bat. But 1 Spirit Heart.
How careful can you be? I'd feel better if you had a tinted rock around that you could at least get another heart or 2 out of.
Yeah, I don't know if I do. I've not seen one. I think I would have bombed it if I'd seen one. I'm not comfortable with this. On any other run I would, but not today.
Okay.
Not today. Okay. Down we go. Where are we headed here? Are we headed onto Caves 1? We are, yeah. It's not really a rush room run right now. But that could change. Azazel can get fast very quickly if you get just the right items. It doesn't take much.
Mm-hmm.
Got the secret room.
Nice.
Nice.
Did the chest go behind him?
It did. Ooh,
that's
okay.
weird.
That's nice. Strength. We'll be keeping hold of strength. So yeah, I've still not entered a single room where I've thought, oh, you know what? This is a D10 room. I really don't get it.
Yeah, a room where you're just like, ugh, I'm disgusted by everything in here. Let's just get rid of it.
This is a good use for the stars card. Let's do this cursor room for free, and hit the treasure room for free. All right. That gives me nothing. Gives me absolutely nothing. It's flight and spectral, and I have that. Oh. It's a great item, but it's an item that I already have. It would be similar to finding it with the Lost.
Yeah, Dead Dove, flight and spectral, correct.
Thank you.
That's okay. If you just want to sit next to the bombs, that's cool by me too.
I can feel this slight range up coming in useful.
One of the reasons I'm here to commentate is not only to jibber jabber with Sky, which believe me is fun on its own, but I am here to help answer some questions. I was new to this game about 8 months ago. I didn't know the first thing about it, and I was confused to death about every item because there are hundreds of them. But you know, now I'm much better versed in the game, and I would love to be able to answer any questions you have. So, if you want to ask what an item does, or what does it mean to become Guppy, or whatever, you know, the questions, the things we're discussing, please ask. Espic, yes, this is Binding of Isaac Afterbirth Plus. So there is Binding of Isaac, then there's Rebirth, which is an add-on to that, and Afterbirth, which is an add-on to that, and Afterbirth Plus, which is an add-on to that. They all add items, room configurations, player characters, enemies, and achievements. The full set that you're looking at here, which is currently the full set, but will not be the full set forever because there's Rebirth. Was it? Antibirth is coming.
Repentance.
Repentance, that's
and
it.
Repentance. Ooh, well, that's quite a find.
Yes, it is.
Repentance is going to contain some of the anti-birth.
Anti-birth stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. So right now, there are 403 achievements in this game. Sky happens to be 15 short of all of them.
How do you know that? I don't even know that.
Because I'm keeping track. I'm a numbers guy, and for me, that's one of the things I keep track of. Is I'm about 40 some odd short.
That chaos, by the way. I just want a little breakdown of what's happened here. We picked up chaos, and chaos shuffles all the items, and therefore gave me a skeleton key out of a golden chest, which is very unusual. You wouldn't usually get that. Okay, yeah. Let me explain what you mean by that.
All these items that we have, there's these hundreds of items. Each of the items generally belongs to something called an item pool. So, for example, he's in a devil room right now. He just left. The devil room has a certain set of items that can be in those chests that were in that room. Treasure rooms have a certain set of items, and there is some overlap, but yet there's also some stuff that's exclusive to devil rooms, exclusive to treasure rooms, and so on. He picked up an item earlier in the run called Chaos. That is the red plus-looking thing that you should be seeing on his...
It's the chaos symbol.
That's the chaos symbol. There you go. And chaos basically puts every item in every pool, so he could get any item at any time. So you end up with some very lucky and some very unlucky combinations. Things that, you know, getting into a devil room, which normally yields you some pretty good items, may or may not give you those items, because based off of just random luck.
What I want to mention though is we had this kind of cool domino effect of nice synergy happening because we picked up Chaos, which gave us the skeleton key from a golden chest, which usually would not be a golden chest item pool item. But also on top of that, we've got Guppy's tail, and Guppy's tail makes locked golden chests really common drops from rooms, which oftentimes is actually not great. It's because you run out of keys super fast and then you can't open any of them anymore. So Guppy's tail can be a bit of a curse. In fact, the description is cursed, question mark. But for us, oh, Rotten Penny as well, nice.
Oh, excellent.
For us, Skeleton Key plus Guppy's Tail, just a beautiful combo, because we can open as many of those golden chests as we want. Now this is a D10 room.
Yeah.
And that is the only use I can think of it.
See, I don't know if you can use the D10 there, but okay. See, and you end up with enemies that are like from the womb in here, and that's just not from like later levels. And I don't know if, yes, multi-fishy cake. So the chaos cards are basically a randomizer for items for pedestal items. And by pedestal items, those will be items that you find on a pedestal. Things like keys, hearts,
something,
bombs. Those are just those are called consumables.
This is a pedestal item, and it's a good one. And ooh, lovely, good start.
Oh, you like that one? You like the bottle of pills?
I do.
You like it better than the D10 for sure.
Oh, for sure. Especially when we've got the balls of steel pill in rotation. Can't go wrong with that.
So, Sky, when you get a chance, hit pause for a second. Okay, so you see there's an 8-character number in the upper left sheet of paper there, the E9RVADMY, and that is the seed for this run. So I could enter this as a seed on my copy of A Binding of Isaac, and I could actually play the exact same procedurally generated level he does, which is really cool. We're going to do some stuff where later on where Sky and I are going to play the exact same level to see who can finish it first, or who gets it. And what's interesting is that while the game, the treasure rooms will have the same items, the choices you make along the way will vary for him and I based off of just our personal preferences and how much of a better player he is than I am, for example.
Especially if you pick up something like Chaos, that's really going to change things.
Yes, and so things will suddenly veer off in different directions, and his build will end up completely different than mine, which is really kind of fun. Camelox asks, what is the worst boss, the boss you hate when you just hear its name? Sky, you go first. What boss do you hate the most?
Mega Rag isn't good.
Mega Rag is not especially for Azazel with his short range.
Yeah. Skull-X annoys me because he just takes so long to kill. He has so few frames you can actually hit him. I don't think he's a particularly hard boss, but he just annoys me that he takes so long. There's everyone's least favourites, like Ragman and the Bloat. I don't know if I would consider either of those my least favourites. I think I prefer them both to Mega Rag, for instance. Who am I forgetting?
Adversary. You don't like Adversary.
Adversary, yeah, fuck Adversary.
Adversary is horrible. That's the bandaged, the bandaged dark, it's a dark whatever it is.
Adversary can suck a dick. He's horrible.
Adversary's rough, especially because he's got those homing brimstone beams. But I'm very much not a fan of the Bloat. The Bloat is awful. In fact, there's a fuck Bloat subreddit. There's also a fuck Ragman subreddit, by the way. The problem with Ragman is not that he's difficult, but that Ragman comes in the early levels of the game when you're generally not that strong. And so he becomes a pain in the ass to, hey.
Nice, okay.
Oh.
Mum's Coin Purse is a nice find here because it's going to introduce us to more pills in the rotation for our pill bowl.
This is true.
We want to discover as many pills as we can, find out what they all are as quickly as possible, which is cool. Okay. What did we leave in the... We left the D10 in the treasure room. We're not going back for that. Alright, down we go. I'm still on the edge, maybe this could be a rush room run, although we still don't really have much of a build for it. 5 minutes to hit the rush room. We could get there. I just don't know if we're going to do it or not. Even if we did get there, I don't know if we'd actually run it. Unless it's already had something in there that was really good.
If there was something in there that was like... Ooh,
it's another really good item that doesn't do much for me.
Not a whole lot.
At least it does something, unlike the Dead Dove, but not much.
Ooh. I would have liked you to pick up Sacred Heart instead of... If you're going to get something out of the Angel Room pool, I would have liked... Oh,
there's plenty I wouldn't mind from the Angel Room pool. Good. Oh yeah, car battery. We're now getting double pills off the pill ball.
Venom says we can go through. We can go through the game without a specific item, but you earn new items after each successful run. Yeah, we're gonna. It's part of the tough part. Part of the tough part for Sky in the beginning is that he's not going to have access to a lot of things. I don't know if you have Mom's knife yet. I think you might have gotten it the last stream.
Maybe. I don't know if you saw that, by the way. I accidentally just popped my strength card, so that's gone. I'm going to take this because this is spun.
Spun.
Actually,
okay,
no,
spun.
You know what? It's not worth it for spun. It's not worth passing up potentially an amazing item just to get spun. So fuck it.
And that's the exciting item you picked up instead? Oh no, you just wanted to use it to... Okay.
Might as well use it once, why not?
Yeah,
that is Guppy? No, it's not, but it's not far off. Do we keep it? Do we keep it? No, this is balls of steel pills. We don't keep it. That's good, especially with Guppy's tail. Especially with Guppy's tail. Yeah, that's a tick.
Yeah, I guess.
I don't care about the keys, but...
The mind, the body, and the soul, I don't know if you're going to actually ever get to those.
They need the lost, and... Whoa, boy. If we unlock the lost, things are going to go south.
Very quickly, yeah. You're not gonna be...
Halo of Flies? I mean... Sure. Oh, we can reroll, so no.
Yeah, in order to get the mind, the body, and the soul, he's going to have to do things with the lost, and he really doesn't want to be doing things with the lost in this no death challenge of his. Wow,
I just rerolled to the exact same stuff.
Your shop is pretty crap. I forgot how crap your shops are.
That's Guppy.
Oh, that's Guppy.
Done.
So, he's just picked up the third item. There are 6 Guppy items. And he's just picked up 3 of them. Once you've picked up 3, you get what's called the Guppy transformation. There are multiple transformations in the game. The Guppy transformation gives him flies with every tick of damage on the enemies. So you're going to see a lot of flies encircle, those blue flies circling him, and they all do quite a bit of damage with him at 9.68 damage, which you can see as a stat on the left. So those flies are going to do a lot of work for him. And yes, Guppy is extremely OP, but what are you going to do? It's in the game for a reason. And he's earned it. There was actually a run, what was it? Was that on the last stream where you had 5 out of the 6 Guppy items?
Yeah.
You picked up just an insane amount of Guppy items. You can see they're homing in on the enemies for him. They're making each room. Yeah, your chances of getting going rush room have just increased significantly.
Okay.
All right.
Didn't mean to take that. Never mind.
Nothing happens if you get more than 3 fishy cake. He'll take them. You know, if they're free, he'll take the next Guppy items, but he's not going to rush for them because he's got what he wanted out of them.
Speaking of rushing,
which is the Guppy transfer.
If you can't tell, I am headed for the rush room.
Yeah, the Guppy transformation is... You've got to run, Sky. You got to be done in a minute. He's heading for the boss as quickly as he can humanly get there. If he can get through this boss, and he actually has to defeat the boss, you're in the wrong freaking place, man.
Good range. That's what I want.
Range is great. You've got to move. You've got to move. If he's gonna get, if he can beat Mom in, well, he's at Mom. In the next 40 seconds, he'll be eligible. Oh, he got it. He's got it easily. He's gonna get to check out that. Yes, you want the Crown of Light, and he's headed to the rush room in, and he's in.
So here's an interesting choice. I've got 1/3 of Bookworm already, so we could try and get to Bookworm using the monster manual, or we could take 9 lives. We're already Guppy, which makes 9 lives less valuable, but it still lets us do some stuff.
So the rush room, he's got tons of health. He's very, very strong. He's got the brimstone with Guppy transformation, and he's a very skilled player. I'd have to take the book. It's not like you need the 9 lives.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Okay, now to answer
that range is
random
lovely.
guys' questions. Yes, it was. Random was asking again about the mind, body, and soul. He's gonna have to do those with the Lost, and he's not gonna be playing as the Lost. He's not even gonna try to unlock the Lost. I don't think.
Probably not.
In this challenge.
Ooh.
This challenge is. Yeah, you're fine. You're fine. Tons of health. Tons of health. Take your time. Do your thing. So he's in the boss rush room. This is 15 rounds facing 2 bosses at a time.
What did I
He's gonna
hit?
face-
Oh, there's a fucking red hood bosses.
Yeah. 30.
That's every Catacombs boss done?
Is that it? You haven't finished boss rush yet?
No, it's not boss rush finished. It's I've killed every available like depths boss or Catacombs boss.
Oh, I see.
There you
okay.
go. And I've just done it with the basement as well.
Yeah, you're gonna be doing a bunch of these because the boss rush is gonna. You're gonna get a grand tour of all the bosses. Oh please, please, Little Horn, you ain't got nothing. The Lost is a playable character.
Oh, look who it is. Fuck
And
you.
there's your adversary. And we got rid of him. The Lost is a playable character that has no hit points. 1 hit and he is dead. And that is for the entire run. That is not for a room. That is one hit for the entire run. There's an exception that he can earn if he were to unlock the Holy Mantle starting point for the Lost. He's not going to be doing those. There's no way.
I don't need to think I'm excited. I already am excited. That's why this room seems so fast. I took an excited pill earlier by accident.
Fantastic. Lucky you. Those flies are really putting in work. You can see them trailing off into the bosses after he's fired the brimstone at them.
Oh, sure, yeah, let's just do that. Fuck it, why not?
He's going power pill, which is lets him eat the enemies in a sense.
I don't like the Mask of Infamy.
No, yeah, the Mask of Infamy is not one of the ones. That's one
Oh,
of the
yeah, that's one of the
bosses.
worst bosses. There you go. That's an answer to the question. Mask of Infamy, fuck that.
That is, yeah, this is probably your least favorite boss, is the Mask of Infamy. Brownie doesn't pose any threat to you. Well, at least
Oh, shit.
it's okay. You got rid of. You're done with Mask of Infamy, so that's plus.
That was weird.
Hi, Gish. Gish is dead.
Something's wrong.
48-hour energy.
I'm just setting pills everywhere. Yeah, Mask of Infamy. It's funny. The flies tend to go into the front part of the mask, which makes it difficult for him to do. And then, of course, the brimstone on Azazel is not great. If you get full brimstone, then you're just on easy street. But
Oh, that's a good enemy to use Power Pill with.
certainly is. Stain is not going to pose much of a challenge to you, especially not with flight.
I don't like that champion version. Alright, is that
And
boss rush
was it.
done?
That was boss rush done. You know, in 6, if you, oh wait, I was gonna say in 6 minutes, if you can get down to
I don't have it
the next
unlocked
2
yet.
floors in 6 minutes. You don't have it unlocked, which would be your gosh. Out of the 5 horsemen, which do you like, hate fighting, or like the least?
I really don't mind any of the horsemen. I probably, you know what, probably, is it Pestilence, the green one?
Green one's pestilence.
'Cause
I
if you
hate the
find
white
him-
one. That's death.
Yeah, I don't mind him. The green one is, if you find him really early, sometimes you get to situations where you just can't avoid the floor creep, if he just keeps bombing you. But yeah, none of the horsemen really bother me.
I hate the white one. I hate was it death?
Yes. Or Conquest.
'Cause, the-
Which one?
Oh no, Conquest is fun. Conquest I actually like a lot. But death throws the scythes at you that home in on you, and it's just
Yeah, they're not
that
great.
that can tag me a little bit more often than I'd like. God, those 99 keys was a big one. Oh, what a chest! Jeez.
Power Pill.
You're just spawning money, money and pills everywhere. It's like a good weekend in Vegas, really.
Health up.
Take some extra red health, never hurts.
That range is so nice. Azazel's range when he first starts is just like slightly uncomfortable. It's like just getting to the point where it feels a bit too short to be safe. But once he hit a couple range ups, nothing to worry
No,
about.
Sky is not a drug dealer.
What did I say?
Yes, because we were saying that it's money and pills.
Oh.
So they have to be a drug dealer. Wow, those flies are doing some really, really great work. Look at them. They're just going to freaking take out all these guys. That's fantastic. Make it real easy on you.
Oh, that doesn't affect me. I'm not taking... You know what?
No.
I am taking
no,
it.
No.
I have to...
Why?
Because I have to add it to my collection. And if there's any run I'm going to take
now.
it on, it's this one. Yeah, because I'm not... I can't lose. Like, I'm fine. It's a good run to take it on.
I know. It's just when you get hit like 3/4 of the way through a boss and you have to start the damn thing over again. It just sucks.
This is not a build where I would even be particularly bothered about having to redo a boss from the start. We're fine.
It is. You do make valid points sometimes, Sky. This is one of those times. Yeah, you're powering through at this point.
Yeah.
It's nice. It's nice when you get these runs where it's just I'm not worried. No. The flies aren't even targeting.
There's a couple of
but the thing,
similar
the
looking
second
champions, and I get confused between them.
The second your flies were able to target him, they just took him down, which is really neat.
It's nice in earlier versions of Isaac, flies would target things that were immune. So certain rooms would just destroy your entire like bank of flies.
Awesome.
But they don't.
Yeah,
do
you
it
get
anymore.
you get that with the masks. You know, the guys who walk around but can only be hit from behind the head.
That does happen, yeah.
That's a bummer when you have a whole wealth of flies like you currently do, and then you're like, oh, can't do anything. Thanks. I just lost them all. Thanks for taking those all away right before I go to visit mom or something.
Let's try again. Watch battery is more batteries. The pearl is good, actually. I might pick the pearl up.
For the 7 sins, anyone in particular you hate, champion or otherwise?
Yeah. I always get the names confused. I don't remember who's who. Envy is the shit one, right?
Envy's the one that breaks into all these different pieces.
Yeah, Envy, I mean, especially Champion Envy is a motherfucker. Who's the one that gives you troll bombs? Not normal bombs, troll bombs.
So that'd be champion... Oh, jeez. Let me go look.
There's the guy who is basically just Bomberman.
Yeah,
but then
he also can do. But his champion, his champion can be can do the troll bombs as well.
He can, but that's not the one I'm thinking of. I'm thinking of the one who also does the diagonal beams. Do you know which one I mean?
Wow. No, I'm gonna look.
Don't just be empty.
You know what?
Oh fuck! I've got 92 keys to do that, and it didn't give me anything.
This game has a way of kind of sticking its tongue out at you. Ooh. Hey, Maggie's unlocked. So let's see. The 7 sins.
48 energy.
It's a lot of batteries.
Sloth tends to fuck with me because early in the game just spits out slugs and green creep bombs, and I'm not usually powerful enough yet. This is just gonna keep going, isn't it? You're in an infinite loop of pills.
What's the good stuff here? Can't get any more pretty flies, unfortunately. I'd love to keep collecting them. Okay, I think there's nothing else there. I'm gonna hit the secret room because we revealed the map.
Okay.
Might as well grab some health while we're up here. Hello.
Goodbye. Hello. Goodbye. Oh, is it Pride?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Look who it is. Just talking about you.
Yeah, we were.
You're not so scary when I can one-shot you.
Like Super Wrath can do the troll bombs. Gluttony never really poses a problem. Oh, yeah, you're talking about Pride, the one that has the diagonal diagonal lasers.
Yeah,
Pride.
Super Pride.
Super Pride does the.
Yeah.
He is. I agree. And again, you get into these situations where you're as overpowered as you are right now, and really none of them are really a pain in the ass.
Oop.
Except for that guy. Right on cue.
Nothing going on there. We need to still play the shell game for the achievement, correct? We've not unlocked.
Oh my god, yeah, you do. And you're not going rush. You can't rush anyway, so you can't hush it. So
You know what? I'm playing this guy first. Oh, that's great. Just keep giving me red hearts. Massive fan of that. Dude, just drop a pedestal. There we go. Oh, amazing. Have we finished this, actually?
yeah, actually, if you might have counterfeit, you have counterfeit coin unlocked, I think.
Do I?
Yeah, I think you're doing this for no reason whatsoever.
Okay. Okay. Can anyone in chat... See you later, Aspect. Can anyone in chat confirm if we finished doing the shell game? Because I'd like to never have to do that again.
You love the shell game.
Yeah, it's so good.
It's just like Curse of the Maze, one of your favorite additions to the game. Wow, look at these chests. It's Mom's Key doing a lot of...
Yep.
You got a nice collection of items from
all of you.
Oh, that's... Where's your D10?
That's a D10 room.
With my luck, I'd end up with like 6 bloats in there. If
you can't even get bosses, but you'd still manage it.
I would manage it, yes. With my luck. I don't know if we have any other Binding of Isaac players in the chat. I did today's daily challenge. I want to know if any of you guys had played it today. It was fun.
Today's daily looked really interesting.
It was fun. It wasn't too difficult, and I was being very careful with my health, and because of that, it wasn't too big a pain in the ass.
Balls of steel.
Okay, I'm going to keep the health up until I've lost a spirit heart, so I'm not wasting one. Wow, I did not even take part in that fight. Oh, that's the end of the run, isn't it? It's not offered me a devil room. You know what? It's not the end of the run. If you'd like to tell the lovelies where we're going.
He's headed to a curse room. Sky loves the curse room.
No luck so far.
I'm sorry, the sack room. He's going to the sacrifice room. If there is one. There was one earlier in the run I saw.
Okay. There's a small chance that one of these could be the shovel.
You are so grasping at straws.
We've got chaos. It's possible. It's a good item, but it's not what we need. It's a bad item.
That's a shit item, yeah.
Okay, got 45 bombs.
There's an end, Fishy Cake. There's an end to the run. There are certain predefined paths you can go, and certain paths that can be extended an extra level or two. But there's always an end to this game. There are certain bosses at the end.
That can't be a super secret. Where are the super secrets? There's not that many spots that we can go to. Nope. Let's try that. Let's try that. Let's try that. There we go. Okay, it's still possible. Wow.
Stuffs. Lots of stuff.
Oh well. GG.
And that's as far as this run's gonna go. Hey, but it's a W. It's win number 4?
That's the 6 on the win streak.
6 on the win streak, that's right.
Azazel's first run is done.
Hooray, and that's quite a few completion marks.
I think that's our 6th completion mark now. Oh, excellent! The coat hanger's been unlocked. I like the coat hanger.
And the coat hanger is a good piece of info.
Okay, this is going to be a less safe run unless we do happen to get Azazel there again. Doesn't look like it though. We're not back on Isaac, surely. No, we're on Cain. Good, I like Cain.
Cain.
I like
Everybody loves Cain. Cain is really great. Cain starts with 1 less hit point than Isaac, but a little bit more strength.
We're going to hit these poops because we need coins to get the fuck rid of that D10. I don't want to see that again. Oh, let's use these actually.
That's 1 usage. Nice. Don't have a tinted rock in here, so...
But I want to maximize money, and we've got vases to try and abuse her.
This guy has shit aim.
Hit the door? Let's use 2 of you. What just unlocked the mystery gift? Can you find out for me?
Oh, I'm gonna find that out because I was thinking the same thing. Was it having an enemy blow open a door? Mystery gift.
There we go.
Destroy 500 rocks.
Oh, alright then. Wasn't really me destroying them, but okay. Doing my job for me. You were gonna tell me a story on air, and it was...
What about skiing?
Skiing, yeah.
Because we were talking about the weather that we're having up in Northern California up as you get closer to Tahoe. But there's really nice, good snowfall up there, and we were talking about, you said I could go skiing. So, I was, and still am, quite a bit of a nerd. But when I was much younger, I didn't... Wow, you got a great tier rate, 5.
It's my mushroom. It's gonna go away soon.
Okay.
It's my trinket.
There
it goes.
It is. But I was extremely introverted when I was young, and I just moved from one town to another in New Jersey, where I grew up. And one of the first things they did when I happened to be going to school there was in 7th grade there was a skiing trip that they were taking students on. You know, you had to pay for it, obviously. But if you wanted to go, it was like
Money,
on a weekend.
Money. Oh.
Then you could go. And my parents decided that it would probably be good for me to get to know the other kids and sign me up for the ski trip. Now, I'd never been skiing before. So we go, I sign up, I end up going to to the ski resort where they were having the skiing. And honestly, I go, I get my boots and I get my skis, and I have my little appointment at the for my lesson, and they teach me about pizza and French fries. And you're familiar with that, yes, Scott?
Yes.
Okay.
Only from South Park, but yeah.
Okay, yeah. And if you know me now, you realize that I have an insatiable love of speed. Like, if there's one thing I want, it's to go fast. But then I just didn't want to leave my room and my computer, so I didn't take to it too well. So I did my little training for the hour or whatever that they had me out on the bunny slopes learning about pizza and French fries, and I retained none of that knowledge when I got on the lift and headed up to the simple slope that I was going to be going on. And I remember, I went up the ski lift, and I got ready to go, and I went, I don't know, 20 feet and flopped on my side, because they taught me that if you're going too fast, flop on your side, and you'll stop. So I did that, and I did that the entire way down the mountain to the lodge. Now, that was my first trip down the hill, and it was also my last trip down the hill, because at that point I'm like, screw this ain't for me. Because, again, I was just this nerd who wanted to hang out, and I haven't gone skiing since. And now I think to myself, like, I probably would love the hell out of skiing.
Maybe if you ruined skiing the first time around, maybe you should try snowboarding next time.
Snowboarding's weird because your feet are tied together in a sense by the board.
It does feel less safe in a way. Yeah.
At a fixed distance, it just doesn't seem like something I would like. I've gone on people's boats, like on some of the lakes that are local to me, because they have boat. They're kind enough to offer me a day out on the boat, which I'm not going to say no to. So I go out on the boat, and people want like, hey, you should try wakeboarding. I'm like, okay, so it's basically snowboarding on water. Okay. I go tubing when they have the big tubes that you hold on to at high speed. I love that kind of stuff. I'm like, fine, let me try wakeboarding. But the people whose boats I've gone on for wakeboarding, the boats weren't very fast boats, and so I wouldn't say they were the best for wakeboarding. They said basically it's barely fast enough to pull the wakeboard and get you going, but like obviously once you're at speed and you're on the board, it's fine. And I tell you, I have never swallowed so much water in one shot as I have when I've gone wakeboarding. I've never successfully gotten the board up, but God, have I drank an entire... I feel like I drank the entire lake.
Just close your mouth.
Yeah, thanks. I've tried that, yeah.
I'm gonna bomb this
Fishy cake. If that was my experience, I also would not have gone skiing more than once. That would also have stopped me because I'm not a heights person. I don't like heights, and so yeah, getting stuck on a ski lift for 3 hours during a blizzard would not be my idea of a good time. I mean, put my wife up there with me, and maybe I can find something to do with the 3 hours, but. Even then, I'd still be on a rickety ski lift for up high above the ground. I might not be in the mood. Yeah, you gotta get going on a fast boat. Everyone's told me every time I've tried wakeboarding, like or water skiing, like, my boat's really not that good for it, but you can get it to work. And I'm like, no, I couldn't get it to work. I'd be happy to try it again. My friend who took me last one who took me wakeboarding. Oh, it's Pin.
Yeah.
The lake.
We like Pin.
The one who took me last time. He got a faster. I think he's gotten a better faster boat.
Nice.
He got it last year. I didn't get a chance to go out with him last year on the boat, but
Devil
if I
room?
get invited this year, I'm going. Yeah, Devil Room.
Oh, good. This is a Devil Room that's going to give us an Angel Room, hopefully.
Yes, because you're not going to be accepting anything out of it. Get away from me, bomb.
Nice.
Nope.
No?
Oh, but you didn't pay with any health. So he's in a devil room. For those who don't know, he's in a devil room. What he really wants are angel rooms. The items tend to be a little bit better. The way you get an angel room is you have to be offered a devil room, which he obviously has because he's in one, and you have to not ever pay for any items with health in a devil room. Well, that dead cat that he picked up out of that chest, he didn't pay any health for that, so he's still eligible. So what you see there is on the left side is that he's got a 33.75% chance, which is going to go up, of getting getting a devil room on this floor.
And then there's a 50-50 shot of that being an angel room.
That's correct. So he's actually gonna. There are ways of increasing those odds as well. If you find a sack room, I imagine you'll be taking advantage of that. Oh yeah, Lucian, that'll definitely get it done. 80 to 100 miles an hour would definitely get it done. I think actually about 40 miles an hour would get it done. The boats I was on were topping out, I think, somewhere around the low 30s, 25 to 30s, and it just wasn't quite enough for me to be able to get that board under me. Which was a shame. I really kind of wanted to be able to say I've done it, so maybe I'll get a chance this summer.
Back in that devil room, quite a small point, but what may have seemed like a random decision did actually have a reasoning behind it. We had 2 pills and the 9 lives item. And I picked up 9 lives before I took the pills, and that is for at least 2 different reasons. One of them is a health down, yeah. Some pills in the game are health down pills. They will remove 1 heart container from you. But what happens if you only have 1 health? Health down pills become health up pills. So if I take...
At least for that usage. They don't permanently, right?
Yes, it becomes a health up pill for the duration that you have 1 health. So I could take a health down pill followed by a 9 lives and be left with 1 HP, or I could take a 9 lives followed by a health down pill, which turns into a health up pill, which gives me 2 HP. So there's one reason. The other reason is it could have been a telepill, which teleports me out of the devil room, and it may not have been open when I came back. Excellent.
Oh, wow.
Fantastic.
You have incredible luck. You make me sick.
What you've got to bear in mind right now is my devil room pool is less populated because I've not unlocked all that much stuff. So I'm more likely to find Guppy items at the moment.
No, it was not a fishing boat, by the way. I understand fishing boats tend to be kind of slow because they don't need to be fast. Still makes me so sick. Sick to my stomach. Oh, let's just pick up another Guppy item out of a random red chest that just happens to be in the middle of a regular room.
I still haven't even bought a devil room deal. I'm 2/3 to Guppy and I haven't actually made a devil deal.
If I haven't mentioned it before, you make me sick.
This is the same run as last time.
It's similar.
This time around I'm going to take Guppy's head because my damage is not great.
That's fair.
I want to try and pump that as much as possible. Although I do like, once again, I have Balls of Steel pill in rotation. Mum's bottle would be nice for that. I shouldn't be going this way. I saw the map earlier, and this is the way we should be going. There it is. There's the map.
Floating tiny moon with dead face, which is in. Oh, so he. How did you get the floating guy? Is that from your egg?
Yeah, the sacrificial something.
The mystery egg.
It's called.
Behind you. It's the mystery egg that's floating behind him.
Is it called the egg sacrificial insemination or something?
No, it's just called mystery egg.
All the items have like a flavor text on them, and it always gives like.
All right. Let me see what it's got.
I feel like it might be called like sacrificial insemination. Oh, shit.
Mystery egg is sacrificial insemination.
There you go.
Your memory is way too good. It's
well, that I
kind of annoying.
often. Sorry, I thought these bats were mine, and I'm taking hits from them. Yeah, often I know the Isaac items by their flavor text name and not their real name, because usually the flavor text is longer, and it just draws my eye. So I really frequently find that what I think is the item name is actually not the item name; it's the item description.
Right. So these things that have the hearts that are in love, they are actually his allies. That egg that's floating behind Sky, the more rooms that have enemies in them that he completes without getting hit, the more the egg grows, and the better the familiar that he'll spawn as a result of when he finally does get hit.
So as soon as I take damage, I get a helpful enemy.
You do get an enemy. Now you go and you get, you do it after like one room, and you'll get like a blue. You'll basically get a fly. You'll get something with no hit points and does no damage, and it will barely help him at all. But if he goes and does the like he is right now, then he goes room after room. He can actually end up with some very powerful allies, who not only can take some damage but can really help him. I should not have moved.
Why did I move? Fuck.
Where'd you spawn?
Don't know. It's already
dead already. Something that's dead already.
If I just stood still in that room, I would have been fine.
It's funny because I play all these I love Bullet Heaven, for example, and I have a bunch of games that I really like that are bullet related, and this included. And one of the things you learn about these games is that there are times where you move, and there are times where you actually learn that not moving is the best move.
The only winning move is not to move.
Sometimes, Joshua. Sometimes. That movie's before your time, isn't it?
Yeah, but that doesn't mean I'm not allowed to watch it.
Actually, it does. It does mean that. Welcome back, Espic. Espic's one of our new Centurion champions, is he not?
Oh yeah, congratulations on doing that, Espic.
Absolutely. Congratulations to Espic and your team. That's Yaba Guy, Espic, and Candela. Yes, Candela.
And I think they're aiming for the 47 next, which is that bomb with all of the Timwee modules on it.
I wish you nice big bottles of Advil for your headache after you complete that one. Timwee makes some pretty killer modules. Simon, I'm looking at you, Simon. Simon Sings. I'm looking at you, Simon Shrieks. Modules I can do, but God, I really don't want to.
Even some of the old classics can really trip you up. I mean, Coordinates gets people all the time.
Yes. Coordinates got me on Centurion. Don't say that, Fishy Cake. We didn't think we were going to get past it either. It's a fun challenge. It's very, very. I feel like it's one of the most balanced, most rewarding challenges, not just in Catan, but in gaming in general. Like, it's fair.
It's fair.
It's difficult as hell, but it's fair. I feel like Praetorian was actually a little bit against us. It was a little bit more difficult, and I think we got lucky, obviously. But I'm looking forward to seeing your video, Esvik. I really am. It's very exciting to watch people succeed on that particular challenge.
I'm gonna try and take a drink with one hand while I'm running back for health here. I can't get the lid off my bottle.
That's strange. That's strange, Sky. I know you're single, so getting doing things with one hand, I hear, is actually a talent of yours.
Oh, thanks.
Hey, you're welcome.
I can't open my bottle. There we go. My teeth hurt now.
Coordinates can be a bitch. If you've watched our Centurion video, our first Centurion solve, you know that was our first strike, and that one was on me. And I realized it like the second I gave it to him. I'm like, oh, wait a minute, that's no good. God damn it.
I'm feeling underpowered right now, and it scares me.
You are underpowered right now.
I'm still on base damage. What have I got?
You are on your base. What have you got? You've got 2 pieces of Guppy, which if you could pick up the third, you're going to suddenly be well overpowered, but you're not there yet.
What have I been finding in treasure rooms, though?
Nothing, really.
Read my item list to me, because I don't even remember what I have right now.
Well, you got the pill bottle, you got magic scab, you got used bandage, you've got spectral tears through the Ouija board, you've got a couple of hit points up, and you've got the clothespin.
That's kind of shit, isn't it?
It's a lot of shit. You're not in a great shape right now. to be honest. You're really going to need to find something. Like I said, that third piece of Guppy would be a help. But you still could definitely use with some damage. Your tier rate is still basic 10 as it was. Mushroom's only going to help you with that partially.
Just gonna have to take things really careful.
I mean, maybe you can find something out of these chests here. Alright, well. I'm still so bad at hitting these guys from the side. Sky, I need your best impression of the I found pills sound.
I've already forgotten what it sounds like. It's quite high pitched, isn't it?
It's
Yeah. I feel like you need to pull the face of the sack head man from Little Big Planet.
I don't know Little Big Planet.
It's a pretty good game.
I've heard the name before, yeah. It's an oldie at this point. Again,
the original is definitely an oldie. I think it might be getting on for 10 years old now. But
then again, I'm
there's three
kind of an oldie myself at this point. Lucian's asking if we're going to attempt the lost achievements. Probably not in this no-loss challenge.
Yeah, as soon as I'm running a
first you're
character
gonna have
that loses to a single hit is difficult.
Yeah, and you're not going to have a chance because you have to unlock the starts with
What the
Holy
fuck
Mantle.
am I doing? I just didn't register that there were spikes in front of me. Wow.
The lost starting with Holy Mantle. You have to donate 879 to the greed machine, and there's a good chance you're not going to be doing greed runs with this save file. Oh, this room's a big.
Greed I actually could do with the save file. Greedier is much more of a risk, but greed feels pretty easy to me these days. I'd be okay to do some greed runs.
What?
Yeah, if I unlocked Holy Mantle on the Lost, I'd actually be okay with unlocking him.
Well, that's 879 coins to the greed machine. That is a long, long way.
Yeah, that's what, 8 greed runs?
Yeah, for you it's 8 greed runs. For me, it's like 40 greed runs.
Oh, fuck this room. Thank you, flies, for dealing with it for me.
Ugh, yes.
Are you really behind on Parsec, or are you on YouTube right now?
I'm watching the YouTube.
Okay.
Why?
Just because I'm streaming Parsec, but you're like 20 seconds behind me
Yeah,
actually being in the room.
No, I'm watching. I'm gonna watch your live Parsec. Makes more sense to do so. This room's shit also.
It's a D10 room. I should have taken it.
Yes, so
Ooh.
yeah, the greed machine is oh god, this room's also awful.
Oh, fuck off. I would have been
I
fine
know,
if I hit the
you did so
cobwebs.
good. You did so good. You did so
Fucking
good.
cobwebs.
If you can get out of here with one hit, I'm impressed. There you go.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah, so there's a mode called Greed Mode that I hope at some point Sky will be playing. At least a little of Greed Mode. Oh, that's right, Spectral Tears. Thank God for those.
Didn't even notice the creep there. Oops. Oh, fuck off. He'd finished the animation.
I love Bloat. Sky 2019. God, this guy's incredibly annoying, and he's time consuming too. So
Yes, that's
on
a
runs
problem.
where you're trying,
That's why I don't like Skullux.
Challenge Easter seeds. Easter egg seeds. What are you thinking, Sky? Would you do any of those? Maybe not on the save file, but
I'm happy to try some Easter egg things. They don't unlock anything. I don't tend to do things that wouldn't unlock anything.
prima donna. Yeah, this one bullet at a time bullshit it sucks. Man, you're very good at dealing with bloat. You're very patient.
You gotta be with this guy.
I get to a certain point with bloat where I'm just like, fuck it, kamikaze, I don't care if it costs 3 health, just get me the fuck out of this room. Yeah. Oh, there's your angel room chance.
It's actually, I don't know if I want angel rooms right now, because Guppy would be great.
You want that third Guppy, of course. It's not a great angel room.
No, I'm keeping the Guppy head.
Yeah, the flies are actually pretty useful. Any thoughts about bombing those flames for the blue hearts?
I'm actually gonna use those bombs for the stone chests that are lying around.
Fair enough.
There's a few of them.
Just one.
Oh, forgot about that.
Got your bombs and bombs. There are music modifiers from some of these from these challenge seeds. I didn't know that, Lucian. Nope.
Okay.
Not letting me in there.
There are balls of steel pills in rotation, so let's hit that. Lots of one makes you largers. Do we have the achievement?
You don't have. You have this achievement on your other save file. You don't have it for. Well, there you go.
I guess we do have it. Oh shit!
What's the rarest items? What's the rarest items you get in this?
Fate, I believe, is a very rare item. Mega Satan's head is a really rare
Satan's
item.
head, yes. Satan's head is a very rare item.
Fate, I know, was like one of the rarest items in the original Isaac. I don't know if that's still the case. Fate was like a 1 in 100 drop. If you got a pedestal item from a golden chest, it was crazy rare. Satan's head is like, I think, 1/4 as common as other Satan deals, devil deals.
It's a fun one.
It is a fun one. It's a weird item, but it's fun.
It's one of those rare items that actually works between rooms.
I can't think of any other active item that does. I think it might be completely unique in that aspect. I was hoping for a size down, but never mind.
And I like Lucian's answer to the question, what's the rarest item to get? The third Guppy item. It's true.
Oh, true, yeah.
It's like every time you need that third Guppy item. I can't tell you how many runs I've had where I got too early in the run and never got to the third.
Yeah, I know those.
It's incredibly frustrating because you're like, I don't particularly, Guppy's head that you're using right now, it's not a bad item. At the same time, that one you don't actually have to keep in order to use, but...
I'm still rocking base damage. I'm not happy about this.
Yeah, this is what? This is Necropolis.
Yeah, we're on Mom right now.
This is Mom's floor, and you have base damage, base tier rate. Well, guys, the no death challenge was nice.
I'm feeling like this could be the end, honestly. Like, we're not in a horrible spot right now. We've at least got a lot of health, but as soon as we hit the womb, I'm gonna start bleeding damage.
Yeah, you're gonna start bleeding health very quickly if you if you can't make some sort of improvement on this. Yeah, you gotta do everything you can to try to eke out some items here. You don't hate being this large?
I don't. Doesn't bother me that much.
Don't.
Is the achievement for 3 or 5?
5.
Oh, so I don't have the achievement?
You have the achievement in your... I mean, the achievement is associated with your Steam account, not with a
No,
save file.
but it is a secret, right? Do I not unlock I don't get like a secret unlock for it?
I don't know if there's anything... If there's an item that like comes out of it for it.
Oh, shit, okay. I thought it was like one of the things for progressing on this... Oh, it's a huge growth. Oh, yeah. And do I have... And it's 5 or 3?
It's 5 times in a single run.
Okay, well, let's keep trying.
Is that 4?
I've done 3 so far, but I've got the 4th in my inventory.
Also, keep in mind a strength card counts.
Yes. Strength, magic mushroom, and larger pills, I think, are all the available options.
Espic asks why the game is called The Binding of Isaac.
It's all a very extended religious metaphor reference to the biblical story, The Binding of Isaac, where Isaac is essentially a sacrificial lamb. And in the story of this game, your mum hears the voice of God who tells her to sacrifice her son. So you are Isaac. Oh, that's amazing. Yay.
Sorry, man. Oh my god, you are ridiculously huge.
And ridiculously underpowered.
By the way, I hear that a lot. Yeah, you are very underpowered right now. This is not a good look for you.
No. We need a good angel or devil room on Mum, which we have a 1 in 3 chance of even finding in the first place.
Is Sacred Heart even unlocked for you? No, it's not. See, I find it awkward that when you can't see behind your character to see what you're shooting
that is kind of weird. Oh, fuck off. You can't spawn on me, that's not fair. Fuck off! Spawning on me,
that?
piece of shit. You can't do that, that's not allowed.
And it kills your devil room chances because you started digging into your red health.
Fuck stinks.
This does spell a bit of trouble. You're gonna need the mom fight to go miraculously. And then
oh fuck. Almost. To be honest, Mum I'm not that worried about. Mum's not too bad, unless I get an
it's the
SD.
womb.
It's the womb, yeah.
I mean,
The womb scares me.
it's funny when I think about the game's major bosses, Mom and Mom's Heart and stuff like that. They're not that difficult
No.
to beat. None of them are.
No.
The problem is getting to them. You know, if you walk the wrong way and you lose a lot of health along the way trying to get to those things.
I'm just gonna have liberal use of...
Are you gonna try south in the previous room for the super secret?
I'm going for the battery just to get some extra flies for this fight. I could try for secret rooms.
Well, I don't want you to like encounter a greed and then lose the lose the flies that you've. Okay, is that going to make you larger?
Makes you larger.
Jesus.
Makes you larger.
All right.
All right.
Come at me, Mum.
Devil room odds. If you go to the wiki, you'll see how the odds are calculated. They're based off of things like whether you've had a devil room deal on the previous floor. Also, have you killed any of the dead shopkeepers on a level? There's all kinds of things that factor into how much a devil deal, what chance you had of a devil deal. Earlier on this floor, Sky had about a 33.75% chance. But once he took damage in his red health, not the blue and the black hearts that he had, but when he started actually taking red health damage, that drops all the way down to drops your percentage chance of getting a devil deal down to about 1%. It's very important on the second floor, which is usually basement 2, to guard. You're never offered a devil deal on the first floor. But you got a 100% chance on the second floor as long as you don't lose any red health, which is really why on the second floor I try to make sure I have at least one blue or black heart sort of protecting that red heart damage. Skulls that were arranged into an arrow shape. It does not mean anything. This is just one of the various room designs. There are about 800 different room designs in Afterbirth Plus.
Only 800?
Including,
oh, you fuck. Well, there goes the devil room.
Including some, yeah. Including some that I'm sure I haven't seen yet. There have been some rooms I actually send screenshots over to Sky. I'm like, hey, check out this room. I've never seen this before. Halo's not bad.
That's
Halo's a
something.
damage.
It's gonna, yeah.
Halo is a damage up. So you're up. That was up, shoot. About 16% damage up. It's not great, but your tier rate went up from 10 to 9 as well, so that's about 5% speed up as well on your tier damage, on your tier firing rate, which is not bad.
How did I know it was going to be this room?
You can't see anything.
Okay, we've got 2/3 chance of devil room right now. I'd love to keep it that way.
Yeah, I'd really like you to be able to get in that devil room. I mean, the fact that you're this huge, it's not good. I don't know any other way to put it. It's just not good. How did the devil room get up to 6750? Coming on the level, it was
on 1/3 on the last floor, and it's done 2/3 this floor. It just adds a third on the floors. I think next floor it goes to like 75%. There's just a way it increases.
Please be careful on those bombs, Juan.
Yeah.
Those residual bombs. God, you could use flight.
Flight would be nice.
Flight would be a help.
That's good.
Paralysis, yeah, that's a huge help.
Oh dear.
It's hysterical. I can't even see like where they are, and you're dodging their attacks. It's freaking amazing.
This is the kind of run that really does worry me about the no-win streak. Because as soon as you get something like this, where there's just no items at all, what do you do?
Oh, absolutely, Lucian. If he can pick up that third Guppy item, this run could seriously turn around.
Oh, it really would.
Because even though his damage is crap, which means the fly damage was crap, it would at least be more per second. It would be a damage per second upgrade, which he desperately needs. He's really under equipped for this depth that he's at right now.
I don't like being at the bottom of the floor. Let's try and move around.
Yeah. Brimstone. Brimstone would definitely be a lifesaver here.
Wouldn't mind some brimstone. Could go for some brimstone.
Those chests look so tiny compared to you. Oh man, you could seriously use some blue health.
Fuck. I fucking hate this room. These are one of my least favourite enemies. I have no idea how to deal with these properly.
Bomb.
I mean, yeah, it's honestly not a bad shout. It just feels like pure potluck as to whether you take damage from those things.
It does. And thankfully you have your luck, not my luck. I think it's hysterical the size you are. It's freaking goofy. What's really nice,
oh, this is another terrible room. It's even worse because you can't circle around the motherfucker. You have to go back and forth and he gets a chance to fucking get you. Mongo baby, do some work, buddy. God, he is shit. Oh, fuck. Oh, it's so awkward. This whole fucking room is so awkward.
He's not horrible, you're doing fine.
I can't even hit him. There we go. Dead. There we go. Ugh, gross.
Ooh, good work on that room. Really good work. I don't know.
Oh, nice.
Hey, a little extra health, a little extra safety. Yeah. Had to be done. What are we looking
nice.
At here? Ooh.
Nice. There's a devil room. Please, I need this devil room to turn me around.
All right. Well, you have good odds.
Okay, we can deal with this. We can roll with this. I might take a hit or two, but it shouldn't be too bad. It's one of the better bosses I could have come across, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This game's hard, Lucian. We were talking on my stream yesterday about
no devil room.
No devil room, but
okay, next floor.
What is that,
no, speedball. Speedball's not bad actually. Next floor, I've got to find one. I have to find one, or I'm fucked.
Yeah. This game's really hard, but we were talking on my stream yesterday about I feel like at the end of this stream, East Coast Inferno. I was asking me if I'd ever played Enter the Gungeon, which I've
have. Still not played Enter.
It's in my library, so you're welcome to give it a go.
I may well do.
It's a fun one, but the item synergies are not there like it is on this game, and it is a very difficult game. I find it much more frustrating than this game. But now that I've played a lot of this game, and I'm over 500 hours logged on this one. Now that I have played this game quite a bit, maybe I'm better equipped to handle Gungeon now.
Oh,
I also haven't played it since the Advanced Dungeons and Dragons booster pack for that game came out, which I don't want to speak down. Balls of Steel's good to hold on to. No, stop it. Void, he's actually threatening to go larger, and knowing Sky, he'll just do it for the fuck of it.
Okay, we've got a safety net. Oh fuck this room. Are you gonna help out?
Your way out of it if you...
He's helping. I'm getting help. We're fine. I've got friends.
In low places.
Lower and lower every time we go down a floor.
Oh, I don't imagine you have lots of exposure to Garth Brooks.
You can't spawn on me. That's not fair. Absolutely go and fuck yourself.
He can't spawn on you. Does that mean... What if he buys you dinner first? Is that cool?
No, I'm still not okay with that. It's not consensual.
It's not consensual spawning. I hate these guys. These guys just annoy the shit out of me. Take a breath, Sky. You'll be okay. Maybe. This room sucks too.
What? Oh, I didn't
no
even
idea.
see the masks. Did not even see the masks.
And that's the problem with you being this huge.
It is, yeah. I shouldn't actually be traveling up, really, on the map.
Yeah, you should be hanging out on the north side, and at least you can mostly see what's going on with you. Wow, your items on this run have been really
Just
shit.
terrible, yeah.
Is there any thought to, like, not taking... Well, you took...
Not taking what?
You didn't take a photograph or...
They're not unlocked.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go. So, the run will end after Womb?
Yep. Unless we get a
Okay.
devil room. Well, we... Oh, shit,
You're
yeah.
not gonna-
Oh, no.
What's wrong?
Oh, fuck. Oh, okay, yeah, no. We're fine, actually. We can end the run at Mum's Heart. Which we're going to have to do, because otherwise we lose.
Yeah, you don't want to go any deeper than this.
I was going to say, we're going to lose the devil room deal, because it's just going to be a trapdoor. But that's fine. We just don't go down the trapdoor.
Yeah, you want this run over.
Yep.
You just want to... It's funny, when I watch the streamers who do a lot of Eden streaking, and, you know, they've got... There was one guy I usually watch in the mornings, was literally like two away from his personal best streak. So he has a personal best streak of 116. He was somewhere around 114, and he got this run, which was just positively awful, and he was just like, I just want to get out of this thing. Like, just please let me out of this one horrible
Fuck
seed
off.
you've given me. Sorry, mate. Okay.
I hate
let's
those
just-
things.
Let's just get to Mom's heart and get the hell out of Dodge.
Oh, dead end.
Yeah. Otaku, he's definitely not looking to go any deeper than this. He's looking to end this run ASAP. He'll take the win against Mom's Heart and call it a win.
I hope I'll take the win against Mum's Heart. I've got
You
fuck
will.
all damage to do through it.
Not only do you have fuck all damage, but you are of such a size that dodging is going to be ugly. Agreed?
I'm a girthy boy.
You hear that a lot. I'm very proud of you for this, my son. Okay,
There
we
it is.
are just about here.
Home stretch.
Just about here. 2 rooms to go. This one and the next. Obviously, the next being the more...
At least it's Mum's Heart and not It Lives, hey? There's something
Yeah.
to cling on to.
Alright, get the hell out of here. Let's go. Worst comes to worst, Sky, you've got 9 attempts at this.
Yeah, with loads of health. I've got 8 more tries that I have to do flawlessly.
Okay, well this part's... Okay, you're gonna be okay. You're gonna be okay. Yes, maybe. This is brutal for your challenge. Come on, get some damage in. There you go. Come on, Mongo, do your job. That's good. Use the bombs. That's smart. Get yourself out of here.
Fuck off.
This game does love to torture you, doesn't it, Sky? I can't believe you got out around that bottom of that screen without taking a hit when you can't see where the bullets are. It's just insane. Beautiful work done, this guy. Get a bomb in there. Let's go. It's okay. It's okay. You're close enough. Let it do the work. There you go.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Oh, it's enough. It's enough.
Jeez.
Get out of here.
Oh, horrible. Right?
That was horrible. Listen, it was on you because you took so many size up pills.
Even so, like I took 2 or 3 hits in one room because of that. That run was just nothing. It gave me nothing. That was base damage until the Halo. That was it.
Until the Halo, which was brutal. Yeah, you really had no stat upgrades until Halo. That was
that was the only buff I had all the way up to Mum's Heart. Jesus Christ.
I certainly would not have survived that run.
Ugh. Okay, there's no more runs today. That's going to do it for the stream, but let's just check out our progress so far. We're on a win streak of 7. We've got some marks for the Isaac. We've got 1 for Kane. We've got 2 for Azazel. And we've got that 1 for Eden. Was that the Kane run we just did?
Yes.
Okay. And if let's take a quick look. Stats. We're on 75 secrets, which I've not completely decided how we're going to track personal bests, but I think secrets is probably the way to go.
I'm so impressed with what you did with this last run. I can't even tell you. It sucks because it's not always the most exciting run to watch when someone's not getting the upgrades that they the runs I watch where someone's got Death's Touch and Eye of Belial and Quad Shot and High Fire Rate and Guppy and Spun and it's just all this stuff loaded on top of each other. And they walk into a room and just the entire room just explodes from their first bullet. Those are fun to watch and they're makes you feel good because Isaac's finally kind of getting his revenge. These are not nearly like that, but this is so much more technically sound. Like your fundamentals of playing the game are much more much more sound than that. And so it's very impressive to watch, even if it's not the most like eye candy-ish.
I mean, I was really tense those last 2 floors.
Lucian asks when you're doing your 3,000,000% run.
What's that? Is that just having absolutely everything in the game unlocked?
For all 3 save files, yes.
Oh, for all 3 save files. Well, it depends how well we do on the win streak challenge. Random said take the last pill before the heart fight. I really considered it, but I thought better. If it wasn't a win streak challenge, definitely.
I don't know if it would have made that much of a difference, but you were down to just 3 hearts, so that was pretty brutal.
I noticed that. There was some on the floor, but I didn't aim for it in the end because I thought the kill would probably get in fast enough.
Yeah. Oh my god, brutal. That was a brutal run, that last one. I'm really I'm nodding my head over here. I'm like, that was a fine job by you on that one.
Yeah, I didn't like that run.
There's just no way you seem to be able to break it, There's no way to make
nothing interesting in shops, nothing interesting in devil rooms. Yeah, there was not much going on.
No re-rolls, there's nothing you could really do to fix what you had there.
I didn't find that last Guppy item at any point.
And there you are. Yeah, you got those first 2 Guppy items real nice and early, and nothing afterwards. Looking at your item tracker, yeah, you had by Caves XL, so you're talking the 3rd floor. You had the 2nd Guppy item, and nothing came about of it.
Oh dear.
Good job today, Sky.
Yeah, thanks for joining me again, Silly.
You're very welcome.
It's nice to see that the streak has continued. We're on 7 wins, and we'll be carrying on the next episode.
I hope we get to do some of this later this week. I know I'm going to stream something this week. I'm not sure what, but I know Rex has his stuff going as well. And of course, we've got our Thursday all together.
Yeah, so let's just quickly mention there's lots coming up in the next couple of days. Tomorrow is Subnautica.
Sorry, I'm laughing at random guy's comment. 1 makes you absolutely enormous.
1 makes you a unit.
So go ahead, Sky. You were saying, I'm sorry to interrupt.
Is my stream still up? Do you see it? Because it's not on my end.
Yes, it is.
Okay, mine says an error occurred. Yeah, so tomorrow is Subnautica. Wednesday is going to be Ash's. Ash does it on Wednesdays, right? He's going to do his interactive viewer game shows on Twitch. Thursday is the weekly stream. So the next couple of days there's going to be stuff going on. So yeah, keep an
Absolutely.
eye out, everyone. What makes you chunk, indeed. I'm going to put a link to Discord. I think everyone in chat's already in our Discord server, but if not, by all means follow that link and come and join us. There's stream announcements and Lucian, we have a schedule. It's on the.
We even have a schedule chat board on the it's like an announcement board on the Great Beret.
Basically, we have 3 set days for things that we always do, and then occasionally it's just like we'll do an extra little bonus thing if we happen to be around and fancy doing it. So Tuesdays is a video upload, Thursdays a weekly stream, and Saturdays a video upload. And then occasionally we'll just be like, fuck it, it's a Monday, we fancy doing a video.
Yeah, yesterday morning I woke up at 8:30, 8 o'clock or something like that, and I was like, in half an hour I'm going to be streaming, and I posted it up onto the announcements, and off I went with my next Papers, Please, which I was really happy you were there for, Sky. I was happy to get a positive ending for Papers, Please, which I didn't have my first last.
Yeah.
I started screwing up real bad at the end, which I know, but I was trying to get those Oberston passports.
You needed a lot of money for that.
If I hadn't moved up to a level 6 housing, if I would have been happy in my level 7 abode, I probably would have had close to, if not enough. I would have starved my family to make it happen.
Oh, I know.
Yes.
All right. Thanks for joining us, everyone, and we'll see you all next time.
See you all soon.
Bye bye.
Take care. Have a great night.